I don't know where he went. Hello, everybody. Yes, we're going without a host. Fucking idiot told me to start it, then walked away.
It's on. Let's go.
Oh, it's on. Let's go.
No, you gotta get. There
What?
you go.
What? I got a hole in my pants. Come on.
You, Mr. Santa?
Mr. Shanna, I want to bring you gifts.
Mr. Santa Daddy?
Good evening. This is the Christmas show of, it's a little too small, isn't it? See, it fits more on my dick than it does on this. But it is the
It's a very metal Christmas.
very metal Christmas show. It's a
Yes, that's
Christmas
what I
show. And I did say Christmas show. No,
Merry
Chri-
Christmas.
it's
Christmas.
a Christmas show. Seeing as how it's Christmas Eve, it's not a holiday show.
No,
No,
it's Christmas.
let's not mistake that. This is not a fucking holiday show. This is a Christmas show.
I've always said Christmas as whether it's Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or whatever the fucking holiday. I've always said Merry Christmas just
Yeah.
as like a blanket term.
Yeah. Well, Merry Christmas to everybody. I'm glad we're here to tell lies from the tablecloth. we're live from the tablecloth.
Merry Christmas to
I
all,
am,
and Merry go
Pete.
fuck yourself.
So friends call me Pete. You can be my friend. I need friends. And this is... Who are you again?
Swift Jesus.
Swift Jesus. And
You
we
laugh
have
at it
a
every time.
disembodied voice in the room, too. So, yeah. With that being said, it is Christmas. And actually, the holiday, even is the way things are, and how
It's
the world
hard out there
is.
for people right now.
Yeah, it's hard out there. It's actually been not too bad. Been seeing a lot of people get things that they need, more clothes. I'm seeing a lot of clothes shopping.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is not whiskey, bourbon.
Okay.
This is rum. R.
Rum,
This
huh?
is rum. I like rum.
If you water it down, it'd be grog.
What kind of rum?
Well, this isn't Black Seal. I love Black Seal. It's got a bite. It's got a good flavor to it. Captain Morgan's is okay, but I like this one better.
Yeah.
Some people, they're a little light in the jeans. Love the Malibu rum. It's
Your
a little
mom.
easy on you. That's my mom. It's not, she likes rum and Dr. Pepper. Wow, beer is stinky next to fucking rum. Rum is good. Anyway, what do we got in the news today? Well, I'll tell you what. I've got a review actually.
Oh.
I did watch the Elvis movie.
Oh.
That was Colonel Tom Parker, Elvis Presley. And in case nobody realizes around here that we are kind of Elvis fans. We like
Yeah.
Elvis, love Elvis. Whatever you may say, who he to me is the king of rock and roll.
Yep.
But to see Elvis get fucked the way he did,
Yeah.
and we all knew he was getting fucked anyway by the colonel, fucking pile of shit. He was getting screwed anyway. We knew it, but he's the guy. Colonel thought Elvis wouldn't have been Elvis without him. But I call bullshit on that.
Oh,
Yeah, fuck.
I mean, well, in the movie, it was he heard him on a record. You really think nobody else across the whole freaking country would not have listened to
eventually
that?
pick that up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Somebody would have picked it up. But, promises were made, debts incurred, and the whole writing of the list of which you owe me from 1955 to when he wanted to split with that piece of shit.
Is bullshit.
That's all bullshit.
Because all that's taken care of. That's not covered by the colonel. That's covered by the tour.
Yeah, it's covered by it's covered by Elvis Presley Enterprises.
Right.
Yeah.
But the colonel took 50% of his shit and then
Yeah.
asked for more.
Really?
Oh, he took 50% And then
Yeah,
when
well-
Elvis wanted to separate from the Colonel, I ain't people in chat correct me if I'm wrong, but it was my understanding he took 50%, and then when he split, the Colonel goes, "Okay, well I'm gonna bill you for all this shit." So
he
owed
got
me
his pay
almost
then.
$9 million in 1974 or 73.
73.
So
73.
What a piece of shit.
the Colonel was a piece of shit. And then
And still got that whole contract of Elvis stays here for 5 years
yeah,
and we wipe away your debt. Elvis was forced to stay there the full
Yeah.
time. He
that was the contract. Yeah,
yeah, but even when Colonel left, and that contract should have been null and void.
yeah.
But it put Elvis in a position where he couldn't go out and tour because he didn't know if he could make the money.
No.
To
He
pay
didn't
back.
go out on tour because the Colonel had no country. He was like
A citizen of the world.
he couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
So and he couldn't have his thumb on fucking Elvis.
Gotcha.
He would have lost complete control out of Elvis.
Yeah.
So I don't know how he scared him or whatever, but from what I saw, Lisa Marie left him over the drugs.
No, Priscilla.
Or sorry,
Priscilla.
Like he fucking his daughter's Lisa Marie, but yeah, Priscilla left him over the drugs. You know,
Not the bitches.
it's not the women, not the women's. She didn't give a well in the movie she said she didn't give a shit about it. She's I don't care about this. I care about the fucking pills. She went in there and wrecked the fucking all those pills and shit.
Well, and that was the other thing that I noticed was every time, even after she left him, every time that they would like exchange Lisa Marie, she would always go into the car with him and goes, "I love you." She would constantly like reinforce that I do love you.
She just can't live that life. That's buttery shit too. Oh, we got a fucking stranger. Oh, by the way,
Oh,
ladies and gentlemen, say happy birthday, John.
oh, hello.
Or what's your name today?
I don't know. I can't say Jesus because it's
Swift
taken.
Jesus
Yeah.
right there, yeah.
Because it's Christmas Eve, but we share the same initials.
JC.
JC.
Let's call him JC today.
There you go.
JC. Oh, nice. You're rubbing your dick all over the mic.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, you like that, don't you?
I do.
Like a little fucking sword play.
Yeah.
Little sword fight.
Oh, we were talking about the Elvis movie. I should have fucking called you and had you watch it.
Oh,
It was pretty good.
that good, huh?
It was
It was a
good.
good movie.
Alright.
It was basically telling people that the management was a piece of shit.
Oh.
That dude. Okay, so the actor that played Elvis, his name's Austin Butler. He still
He's saying
has the
pretty good.
voice. Because he did. It took 2 years to make it,
Oh yeah.
and
He
he
did voice
still
training and shit?
has the Elvis voice.
Nice.
At least part of it, and everybody's saying no, because people were taking interviews from when he was 20, and his voice was a lot higher,
Uh huh.
and then taking interviews of when he's 30, and his voice is a lot deeper and sounds like Elvis, and everybody's like, no. It's just because he's older that his voice sounds deeper, and it's like, he
Voice
did the
training,
voice
man.
for 2 years. It's not just the deep
That's voice
voice that
training.
says he's Elvis, it's the mannerisms and the way he's speaking that says he's Elvis. He went from being a standard, like how I'm talking now, to a country twang in his voice.
So
It just stuck with him.
a lot of these movies that are being done about, these old, classic rock artists or country artists, they've actually been pretty good. What was the Queen movie, Bohemian Rhapsody?
Oh yeah, yeah.
that was
That,
good.
that was good. It was kind of focused a little more, of course, towards Freddie Mercury, but it really covered the story and the history of Queen pretty well.
Oh, yeah.
Same with what was the Hank Williams movie where Tom Hiddleston played Hank Williams.
Right.
What was that? It was like, I don't know. I can't remember it, but I did watch it.
Yeah.
It came out quite a few years ago now, but that was really good. Walk the Line with Joaquin Phoenix was really good, playing
Yeah.
Johnny Cash. I mean,
Yeah, it was pretty good.
they've been, these box office films have been really good, portraying, bands or artists,
Walking Phoenix did a good singing as Johnny Cash. I was
Val
did.
really
Kilmer
surprised.
did a great.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
great
there's
Jim Morrison,
another one.
yeah.
You know,
Yes,
I mean,
Val
he
Kilmer did great,
great
too.
at
yes,
that.
he did. Yes,
Yeah, Val Kilmer did a good.
Now, but that's the thing. It's all on doing it right. You have to pay respect to the person you're doing it about. You can't just you can't say, oh, I'm doing a movie about this and only do what you think of the situation. You got to do the facts. You got to show every side of the story, which a lot of those movies did fairly freaking well.
Mm-hmm.
Like Walk the Line showed that Johnny Cash, yes, he was an angry man and all that, but he was after he met June and all that, he was trying to get better throughout the years. Once he had kids, he was trying to do better. And
that's kind of what that movie was based upon too. Was like the romance between June Carter and Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, it was a great movie. I love that movie.
Yeah, it was a good movie. That was a really good movie. So were The Doors, and yeah. So this one was another good one. Elvis is good.
I heard they did an Elton John one too. I hadn't seen it yet.
Yeah, they called it, I think, Rocket Man. I think is what they called it.
Rocket sauce. I call it rocket sauce.
Mom's
if
having
anybody
flashbacks.
ever wants to watch a really funny deal, just type in YouTube Rocket Man
William Shatner.
by William Shatner.
Rocket Man and William Shatner.
Talking about Rocket Man, yeah, you got Captain Kirk, right?
It is a spoken word version of Rocket Man.
The song Rocket Man.
Rocket
and
Man.
It is hard to watch.
It is so
It's hard to watch. It's just cringy as hell.
It is. It is. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
I love Bill Shatner.
me and
Bill Shatner.
me
Like,
and
I know
Pete
the guy.
here watched the full freaking video, and we were cringing throughout the whole thing, but we watched it.
Fun fact: did you know that the Michael Myers mask from Halloween was actually molded off William Shatner's face?
I did.
No shit.
I learned that
I
just
wonder why
recently.
the motherfucker looks like William Shatner.
There you go.
Scary ass William Shatner.
Yeah,
That's
if
cool.
William Shatner was a serial killer, you know.
That's awesome. I love that. So yeah, man, Elvis, good movie. I'm having rum. This guy's having beer and mead. He's two-fisted. fucking
Double
drinker,
fisted,
just
yeah.
Like, just like me
It's
tonight.
Christmas Eve, you know.
Yeah, it's Christmas Eve. Figured we'd bring you a show since how we were off
We're
last week.
just celebrating it more in a pagan tradition way.
Yeah. Celebrated his birthday last week. He turned 45. Was
Something
it?
like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Uh,
Yeah, he's getting old as shit, man. Look at him.
you know, we're getting everyone's time. You know, everyone's time comes if you live that long. You know.
32, ladies and gentlemen. He still looks like a fucking baby.
Wow, you actually remember my age. Wow.
Of course you
Why
remember.
would I remember your age, you
I don't
bastard?
know.
Yeah. He's young.
You're like my big brother. Or,
Yeah.
you know, uncle,
Yep.
something like that.
Big uncle.
Uncle.
The
Big
shady
Papa.
fucking uncle, and your mom doesn't want you talking.
Doesn't
to.
want you hanging out
Like,
with.
I don't want you hanging
That's
out
not
with that
true
uncle.
because his
right?
mom is here today.
That's true.
So,
She's no rocker from way back too.
She could tell you. We could actually get her in here, and she could tell you about all the shows she saw back in the '70s and the '80s, and the shows her and my dad saw together back in California in the '80s and stuff. Like, holy shit!
Yeah. Man, she got this motherfucker in metal. Kinda.
Yeah, well, she had Black Sabbath cassettes, Judas Priest cassettes, Iron Maiden cassettes.
Yeah.
That was like my gateway into metal.
Cassettes.
And I've got to see 2 of the 3 so far in concert too. So
Yeah.
Mm.
I just wish you could have
so
seen.
You saw Judas Priest and Iron Maiden now.
but I haven't seen Sabbath, and
Or
unfortunately,
Motorhead.
that's probably
I
not gonna
might
happen.
see
So I've
Sabbath.
seen
I might
Sabbath
get to-
and Maiden.
I might get to see Ozzy, and if he does some Sabbath songs like Paranoid or something,
will. He
that'll
does.
count. But
He does.
but
He
you know,
does all that.
we
Warpig,
saw we've
Iron
seen
Man.
I've seen Maiden and Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Actual Black Sabbath, not just Ozzy.
dude, you should have came with us last year to see Priest. Oh my
Yeah.
God,
I should have.
You would have loved it.
Yeah,
Kick
it was
it.
awesome.
I was just I just don't think I was feeling it. I was just I was in
You
my
would
head.
have. You would have enjoyed it.
Sab- I know.
Sabaton too. Oh man,
Oh.
fucking Soulfly.
Sabaton was a shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
That was a
If
good show.
Sabaton never comes back, I do want to see it.
you definitely want to
So,
see
yeah,
Sabaton.
you definitely want to see. They put on a good show. It's that's a good show. So is Amon Amarth and obviously Iron Maiden, but those are really good shows.
So yeah, if you want to separate like a show from a
Concert.
concert, definitely it's been Amon Amarth, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, Sabaton.
We went to a lot of concerts this year.
We have.
Yeah.
Next, this coming year too, I'm really looking forward to see a lot of local death metal shows, but Queensryche is gonna be here, I think, in March in Orlando
We're gonna go see
with
Queensryche.
fucking Marty Friedman and Trauma. Trauma?
It's not the original singer though.
No, it's
So
not.
I have a hard time.
It's not. But Trauma, Boys and Girls, is the band that Cliff Burton started with before Metallica. So, and they're on that lineup.
Yeah, no, that's I
Oh.
still want to see Queensryche.
In fucking Rockville this year, Pantera.
Yeah,
I know.
one fucking day so far in Rockville's worth it.
I
Absolutely.
think there's
Fucking
two
Creator.
days that are worth it.
Fucking Creator's on that same bill, that
2
same
days are
day.
worth it.
Alice Cooper.
Yep.
Suicidal.
And then the following day, yeah, Suicidal, Rob Zombie.
That's
Oh,
what I'm
I
talking
like
about.
Suicidal Rob Zombie.
So I might do 2 days myself.
I might do
Yeah.
2 days.
I
But
just pay for the whole fucking.
if I had to only choose one, it would be
Actually,
obviously.
it's cheaper to pay for the whole weekend,
Yeah, because you
and
get,
then I'll get my tickets.
you're basically getting 2 fucking days anyway.
We need to like go in and rent like an RV
Or
or
you
something,
get
so
4
we can
days
all
for the
just
2-day price.
totally.
rack up in an RV, like out in the field.
I'm just wondering how the tickets are because if I don't want to go a day, I can give them to somebody that day.
You might have to.
Well,
You know.
no, all we
But-
do is I think it's a VIP pass.
Oh, is it?
If for the 4-day, there is VIP tickets also.
But like buying tickets nowadays, though, it's not like going to like the actual like
A ticket.
venue anymore before the show, and you actually get a ticket. It's
No, I think they have the VIP pass, like they did
Yeah.
when we went to Judas Priest.
yeah.
So you give it to some, like if we do rent something like an RV or something like
Right.
that, you just give them the ticket and then they go for the.
I can still do
Oh.
that
The day.
and just sit in the parking lot the whole fucking time.
Also in July,
Bring a car and
further down south in
Bring a motorcycle.
West Palm area is going to be ZZ Top and Leonard Skinner on
Yeah,
tour.
I heard that.
Oh, I want to go to that.
yeah.
And sooner or later, Abby's going to be going to her first concert. I think she's ready. She loves music. She always wants to play drums, and it's time to expose her to rock and roll. Like
Just have to
You
get
know.
her some good headphones.
Oh, yeah,
and-
ear
Yeah.
protection, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Learn from our mistakes.
Learn.
Well, mine was fighter jet engines that ruptured my shit. So
Yeah, see that kind of shit sucks.
Yep.
Loud noises, gunshots, things like that.
or just your basic hobbies like shooting guns. If
Yeah.
you weren't infantry or a cop, or just going to shows in general. But it's
Yeah,
always
going
good.
to shows it doesn't.
It's always good to wear ear protection if you can help it. Don't be embarrassed.
Yeah, no. Fuck
Doesn't
it.
make you a poser or nothing.
Sometimes you actually have to wear
Oh, yeah.
hearing protection in some of these concerts.
Yeah.
It was the last zombie concert we went to, and I remember it because it was the day Ralphie May died as well. We didn't have any ear protection, and we were right next to the speaker, or pretty close to it, a few rows down.
That was in the that.
And I was like, motherfucker, I really wish I had just some
That's at that Richmond,
the small
the
venue,
small
and they were
venue
just
that we saw him at.
busting the
Who?
fucking sound.
Who'd you say?
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
And it was just so loud, and I was like, I actually kind of wish I had ear protection right now, because this
There's
is
a couple
actually
of times,
rattling
like-
my eardrums.
Did put ear protection, and it helps.
But now, like at the Jiffy Lube, or
No,
the
because we're in the back.
other place, yeah, it's fine because we're
Yeah,
so
'cause-
far out.
Cause here's like one of the hardest answers to a question for a metalhead is, would you rather be deaf or blind?
You can always listen to the music when you're blind.
Exactly, but if you go to a show, is it
Yeah.
is it if you're blind, is it the same? Absolutely not.
Iron Maiden wouldn't be the same.
No, yeah, you're missing a lot on that.
Now, it would still sound amazing, but it would just wouldn't be right.
Yeah, it would.
Just too many
Uh,
visuals.
So apparently Geezer Butler's got pneumonia.
Oh,
At his
shit.
age, that's a fucking problem.
Yeah,
Where there's that Black Sabbath. Goodbye.
I was
Yeah,
about
you
to say
guess that's off your bucket list now.
Geezer Butler is one of the reasons why I play bass.
Geezer, that'd be Lemmy for me.
Yeah.
I was
Lemmy
saying
and Steve Harris.
Steve Harris, Geezer Butler, Lemmy, Ian Hill. I could keep going. But yeah, Frank Bello. know.
Fuck, his name's on the tip of my tongue. The bassist from Faith No More.
Yeah, I
that
don't
dude.
remember his name.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
You know-
that dude and Les Claypool, good for me.
Terry Butler from Obituary
I
and
think
6 Feet Under.
Les
Um,
Claypool is probably one of the best.
Steve DiGiorgio for me too, as far as wanting to do more technical shit. Because he
Right.
played with Sadist, Death. Now he plays with Testament. He's played with so many fucking bands too. Ice Earth. A few of Tim Ripper's side projects he's also played with. Cause
Did you get the new Ripper Owens CD? Yeah.
no, but I have been listening to it on Amazon Music. Because I
I've been
pay for it
streaming
monthly.
Okay.
Um,
Any good?
Yes, it is. It's very thrashy for Tim Ripper. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that it's thrashy or this, that, or the other for Tim Ripper, because Tim Ripper does all the above. He can sing fucking thrash, old school, more commonly known for old school, obviously. Fucking power metal, death metal. He fucking does it all. I love Tim Ripper. He's a fucking man. Definitely one of my idols for frontman. I'll say.
Yeah.
He's definitely up there. I mean, he's up there for me as far as just being a fanboy with fucking Bruce Dickinson.
Had we never saw him that night, we would have never met the Stewarts.
That's true, and the fucking Stewarts are here tonight.
I mean,
They are.
seriously, you think about
Yeah.
that.
And that's the thing. It's like we're not bragging or nothing, but if not for having seen and met Tim Ripper, we would have never met one of our best friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who we
brother.
They're
His kids
family.
are my kids.
Actually,
They're like
I
family.
believe-
The guy's family.
Yeah,
Stewart himself
absolutely.
has said, "Yeah, I'm visiting family today."
Actually,
when
the
he
whole
was talking
family.
to somebody.
I can't just say the guy's family.
Because his band opened up for one of Tim
Beautiful
Ripper's side
fucking-
projects, the Three Tremors.
The
If
kids
y'all
are
don't know.
kids are the shit.
Yes.
He does have some.
They
Kids are
line up to give me hugs and loves.
Yeah, it's awesome. they're good kids. They're really
They're
good
respectful
kids.
kids.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Really
Only
good.
one of those little shits gave me a hug, and that was Jaden. That was
Rest-
the only
rest of
one
them-
that said
The rest
hi.
of them are probably scared of you. I don't know.
I don't know. Gabe normally gives me a hug,
Oh no, they all gave me some weapons.
but no, I just got Jaden's attention.
Well,
And then I
they're
gave
they're
them their gifts.
they're happier than pigs and shit. We brought
Oh,
them
yeah.
gifts. Crystal went out and picked up gifts today, so that's why we came over late, because she was at Walmart and did the last minute Christmas Eve shopping. So
Although it's always funny every time they're here. At least one or two of them always falls asleep. Whether they feel bad or feel fine, they just always end up passing out on the couch. It's hilarious.
because they have a blast. They have a good time.
Well, it's for the night, too.
They burn that
Eventually.
energy. Yeah.
It's like they come here and they're just
Especially
comfortable
if
and
the
they
pool's
just
open.
go.
Oh yeah.
The pool's going.
Oh yeah. The pool's going. Yeah, you can't get them the fuck out of
Can
there.
I go in the pool? I would
Well, you
recommend
can't
it
get
today.
them out of there. There's no shitting in my pool. Number one, you can't tell if anybody's pissed in the pool. And number two, if you say food and they're fucking hungry, they'll be out. They'll try to eat in the fucking pool, but they'll come out, eat for like 2 seconds, and they'll eat like 5 pounds of fucking food and jump back in the pool.
Shell don't like seeing no baby Ruths floating around in there.
You shit in my pool, you're bobbing for it.
But Ozzy Osbourne's looking like shit nowadays. Have you seen him?
No.
Have you seen him?
Yes, and
He looks like
it does break my heart because I love Ozzy. I
Yeah.
love everything about Ozzy. I love.
I mean,
I
just
love
how
Ozzy.
I love everything about
Botox
Ozzy
look.
except for his wife. I'll just say that right
Well,
fucking now.
I was gonna say I do love the Osbournes. When that show aired, I obviously love Ozzy's music. I fucking love Black Sabbath. So
And-
yeah,
And I'll say it here and now. This is my opinion. She is the Hillary Clinton of fucking rock and roll, of metal.
Mhm.
Sharon
Just
Osbourne.
ruins it for everybody.
So what
She
you're
is
saying
fucking
is
bad news.
she needs to go bye-byes.
Yeah, she's fucking,
I don't mean that in a violent way.
She ain't going anywhere.
I just mean her face needs to go away.
She
as
doesn't
far as
really
the
have
she ain't going
camera.
She doesn't have any of her own fame. Not
No.
really.
No, if not for Ozzy, she wouldn't be famous, and
Yeah.
that's fucking
And I'm wondering,
goes without saying.
In Ozzy, it's never too late to come out because she's got to have something on the motherfucker. She must have caught him with a dick in his ass or something. or his dick in somebody's ass. It doesn't. We love Rob Halford. We love fucking Freddie Mercury. We don't care about if you're gay or not. Come out, Ozzy. And it's got to be something because
He's
you
not
know.
a
I'll tell you what.
bone
Well, she was.
I will tell you.
She was his tour manager, like
Yeah.
in the '80s.
I would not
Before
allow
they were
anybody,
together.
Right.
man or woman or fucking anybody, do what she did to me, to him, to me. No, you get
No,
me?
I don't know what
He,
No,
he-
do what
he's
she did
saying
to
he would
him.
not let.
Like, I wouldn't allow anybody like that to do that to me. I wouldn't allow you to do that to me. I wouldn't allow John to do that. Well, I don't know, maybe John.
You allow me to
He's a
stick
sweet
some
lover.
up
He's a
your
good
butt.
lover here.
My
He's
dick's not
gentle.
that. My dick's not that big.
Not
either,
what he was going for.
See, that's what's nice. It don't hurt.
They took the wrong message out of that one.
No. But yeah, I'm saying, you know, we ought to get Stuart to fucking get you a new beer
Or some more mead.
or more mead. Yeah, we're running low here.
Speaking of mead, if you haven't seen Violent Night, you need to see Violent Night. You're kind of like, what does it have to do with mead? When you see the fucking movie, you'll know what I'm talking about.
No shit, I gotta see it now.
All I'm gonna say is, Santa Claus and a lot of the traditions of Christmas that we celebrate, like Santa Claus and elves and shit, come from Viking folklore. I'll leave it at that.
Interesting.
I'll leave it at that. You'll see if you go see that movie. You'll see what I'm talking
Is it
about.
really scary?
No,
Okay.
no, it's not scary at all.
No, it's Santa kicking ass. That's it.
It's not scary at all. It's like a cross between Home Alone and Die Hard and Bad Santa.
Okay, I can.
You'll
watch
see
it.
what I'm talking about if you watch it.
I can watch it.
Well, Ma, I'll tell you something that'll make you fucking tingle a little bit.
But he's the real Santa.
Is it a good team?
So he's like 1100 years old, you know, the whole folklore magic of Santa Claus, so.
Oh, okay.
So,
So where's that tingle?
Nico McBrain's battled laryngeal cancer
I know.
Oh!
in 2020, but kept him mostly under wraps.
Even
Bruce
when-
Dickinson battled cancer too.
Yeah, even when we saw him, he was battling it when we saw him last year.
Yeah.
fucking props, dude.
What, at
Jesus.
Haven?
Yeah, that guy has
No,
such fucking
at
energy.
his,
Yeah, hey.
Rock and Roll Ribs?
yeah, the first time we saw him.
Oh, okay.
nuts.
Yeah,
Well,
the
he
one I
went to
didn't
Haven
go to,
right
yeah.
afterwards.
Yes.
He was
No,
there
he just
like a
went
month.
to Haven before they went on their tour.
So he went to he went to Haven after y'all saw him the first time down there.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
About that time,
But
whatever.
he-
Yeah, you would not be able to tell looking at him throughout
That guy's
the
got
years.
such energy. The whole fucking band does. It's
Oh, yeah.
Dude, they're like in their like
He said
fucking.
that, like,
They're in their
he
60s.
Screams. He yells during his concerts.
I would say they're all in their mid 60s, and obviously you see Bruce Dickinson, you know, doing his thing, and he's full of energy. Obviously, Nico McBrain being a drummer is, you know,
Oh,
has
Nico.
the energy. He's
Wow.
got to be in his 60s.
Nico's like 66, I think.
He's somewhere in there. And then you see Steve Harris and Adrian Smith and
Yeah.
the other guitar players, and they're all around the same age, and they're so full of
And
energy.
I think it's
They're sprinting across the
Gary
stage.
got
They're
this
Oh,
fucking-
shit.
they're spinning their
He's
guitars around
70.
He's 70.
that's what
Yeah,
I
He's
thought.
70.
They're spinning their guitars around their chest and shit. They're just
What about Janet? How old is he?
Janet Gears?
Yeah, the whole Iron Maiden in general just have like, I mean they're in their 60s, obviously 70 is some of them, and they're still like Nico McBrain can keep up with the best of the youngest drummers. Man.
Bruce Dickinson is like the same age as my dad. He was born in '57, I believe, like my dad.
No,
was.
Janet Gears was born in 57. He's 65.
There you go. There you go. The same age as my dad was.
I didn't know. I thought Nico would have been the youngest.
That's what I thought. But
Well, he just came on later, I think, into the lineup.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, he just looked, and when he first started with Iron Maiden, he just looked fucking young as shit.
Well, Iron Maiden too,
Yeah, Bruce Dickinson's 64 fucking years old.
Yeah.
So
so he might be the
He's
youngest
only
one.
14 years older than us.
Yeah.
But these are all.
You can tell people how old we are. Jeez, man.
But But this is also a band, you know, like a
You
line.
said how old John was.
Well, he's not ashamed to be 32.
I'm a baby, I guess.
Yeah,
apparently.
he's fucking,
But whatever.
you know.
You're barely out of your
crusty
20s.
fucking uncle.
But Iron Maiden though is just one of the, you know, is a lineup of those guys though that are up there in age now.
Yeah.
That, you know, didn't do all the drugs and all the crazy shit that they're regretting, you know, in their current age. You know, they took care of themselves.
I don't know, Keith Richards, he's still going.
Well, Keith Richards is.
He's an alien.
Have you ever seen
No,
Keith?
that dude will live on forever. He is pickled.
Have you ever seen Keith Richards like?
The drugs have pickled his body.
Yeah. Have you ever seen his like his like student? You know, one of his student photos. He still looks the same. So.
Really? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Steve Harris is 65.
So they're all about the same age.
Yeah.
And
Nico's the oldest.
Nico's the oldest.
But you see, you know, and I don't want to like get into the whole differential fucking blah 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 blah, whatever shit of rock and metal, but they're more classified and known as fucking metal, and they're that old, still doing this shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Now, one thing I guess I didn't give Nico credit for, because like a lot of Iron Maiden has a lot of technical drumming, and he's got that massive set, and he keeps a good pace, but he's constantly all over the drum set.
especially Seventh Son of a Seventh Son.
I did not give him credit to the speed he can have
Yeah.
at his
That's
age.
fucking him
Sweet,
playing
yeah.
Power Slave.
I mean,
fucking
he is a straight,
ridiculous.
like, he can just power drum. Dude's
Seventh
fast
Son of the
when he
Seventh
wants
Son
to be.
kind of had more of a jazzy vibe to it,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. But
And jazz, you know, to give credit
Seventh
where credit's
Son, the
due,
Seventh
jazz
Son.
drummers are very fucking good.
when Nico wants to speed drum, he can freaking pull it out.
Doesn't it make it just look effortless?
He makes
though?
it look
Yeah.
like it's
Well, he does
nothing.
because he's a fucking pro.
There was a couple of
I mean,
songs he did. Double
For God's
bass
sakes,
and,
Stewart fucking makes it look effortless. Fucking Mike Hutchinson fucking makes guitar look effortless. Like it comes naturally to that. I mean, Steve Harris as a bass player makes it look fucking
like
effortless.
yeah.
Because he's just sitting there, you know, grinning the whole fucking time, just, you know, strumming his 3 fucking fingers, which is not common for bass players. It's usually 2. He does fucking 3. You know,
He
the
has
gallop.
to because
He does the gallop, and he's just, you know, the whole fucking time spurting across the stage. So yeah, a lot of
And-
these fucking artists make it look effortless because
fast too.
And
It's
that-
fucking,
that's
it's what
the
they.
thing with Harris.
It's how they make their money. You know?
It is so difficult when you're playing bass to be able to overpower guitar. It is so difficult to really the bass gets lost in a lot of the sound.
a lot of sound. Like you
With
listen
Harris,
to any Metallica, most of the bass is lost.
Yeah, with Harris,
Because
you were
Cliff
not
Burton,
losing
you
the
know,
bass.
was
He is staying.
probably
It's impressive.
one of the greatest, if not the greatest, bass players of all time. How he played, and you know, just
Yeah, he was good.
Who?
I wouldn't call him.
Cliff Burton.
I'm like, you know, I want to say Steve Harris is the greatest bassist of all time. I'd love to say that.
I
But
won't
think
debate that.
Les Claypool is probably, you know, it's those two. They do shit that, you know,
That no others
But
do.
watch Cliff
people want to
Burton.
do. You know?
Watch Cliff Burton. A lot of people who, you know, may watch this podcast have seen it, but watch Cliff Burton play, you know, For Whom the Bell Tolls during the Day on the Green tour when Metallica did For Whom the Bell Tolls. Watch him play the fucking bass intro to For Whom the Bell Tolls, and you're like, holy fucking shit, that's a bass player. Seriously.
No, Cliff Burton, I'm not going to take anything. I would never take anything away.
Because, you know, what made Metallica so great? It wasn't, you know, it wasn't the fucking Black Album or, you know, all the shit in the fucking 90s to where they're playing, you know, all these goddamn stadium, coliseum fucking shows. It was the fucking 80s. Because they led the flag for fucking, you know, thrash metal in general in the 80s from fucking Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, Master of Puppets, you know, with Cliff Burton. Up until his, you know, unfortunate, you know, death on their, you know, tour in Sweden.
Yeah.
Tour bus accident. And it fucking sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
But I think that, you know, if obviously, if not, if Cliff Burton hadn't have died, I don't see them have shifted gears the way they did. Now, Jason Newsted, is a phenomenal bass player, and I think he was the best pick to replace Cliff Burton. Fucking Fawcett and Jetson, come on. Fawcett and Jetson fucking rules. And it wasn't his decision to, obviously,
Right.
change the direction. It was fucking Lars, or James, or whatever.
It's Lars.
Yeah. Mostly
Lars is
Lars.
a pile of shit.
Yeah.
He's not, he's not that great. I'll tell you that. As a
As a drummer? Yeah.
Instrumentalist.
But,
he's not that great.
well, if Metallica is going to play, a show, yeah, I'm still going to pay money and want to go see Metallica. Because I haven't seen them in concert yet. And fuck, they got Robert Trujillo, for fuck's sake, Infectious Grooves, Ozzy, Suicidal Tendencies. Fuck yeah, he is a great bass player. And I would love to see him fucking play, their 80s shit with Metallica. So, I'm gonna go see Metallica when, I get the opportunity.
Yeah.
But,
So I see that was it Billy Gibbons turned 73 on
He did?
December 18th, huh? Now think about that. We saw Billy Gibbons play, and he looks like a frail old dude. I thought he was like 90. To be honest with you. I mean, when you compare Nico McBrain, which is like 3 years younger than him, to him, there's a whole fucking different energy.
Yeah.
I mean, that motherfucker now run a 20-year-old.
well, like I said,
You know.
ZZ Top did a lot more drugs than Iron Maiden did.
Yeah, but
Just saying.
Joey Basama and Robbie Krieger of the Doors got up on stage and played with Billy Gibbons.
Oh.
Which
ZZ
was
Top.
the coolest fuck
Yeah,
to see.
ZZ Top is like a blend of like blues rock
Bluesy,
slash.
southern.
I was gonna say blues rock slash speed metal, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm
see
thinking
that.
bluesy, southern,
Mhm.
with a little bit of like hard rock, like AC/DC hard rock.
Absolutely. We should listen to tonight. We should listen to the album "We Wish You a Metal Christmas."
Well, I was going to break out the old record player or something, and I was going to play Celestial tonight.
There you go. So the song.
That's my favorite.
So "Run Run Rudolph," right?
Yeah, done by Lemmy.
But it was Lemmy. But guess who else was on that same recording?
Who?
In that studio? Billy Gibbons and Dave Grohl.
No shit.
Yes. I'll show you. Where's my phone? Right here.
Well, Bluetooth.
'Cause I've been listening to it.
Yeah, we're gonna Bluetooth speaker of fucking Celestial and.
So I created my own Christmas list. Obviously, it's all Christmas metal and rock.
That's cool.
So, Run Run Rudolph. So, it might not show me on here, but I promise the credentials are Lemmy Kilmister, Dave Grohl, and Billy Gibbons.
That's pretty cool.
It is. And Tim Ripper's on there. Tim Ripper, fucking Chuck Billy from Testament, Alice Cooper, and John Five. Like, so many fucking artists collaborated doing different songs on that
I
album.
usually listen to my Rob Halford.
Yeah. Of course, it's a playlist, so I added that whole album. I added both of Rob Halford's Christmas list, Celestial and Winter Songs, I think it's called, is the other one. Southern Rock Christmas, Leonard Skinner Christmas. I keep going.
Yeah.
Fucking Iced Earth did one. It was called the Schaefer Barlow Project. And
Oh,
it was,
really?
and it was strictly Christmas songs done by Matt Barlow and John Schaefer.
Nice.
So,
KK's Priest, Tim Ripper was talking about the plan is just to tour nonstop for a year or two.
Yep.
fuck yes!
Yep.
Jesus
I
Christ.
want to see fucking KK's Priest.
Dude, you'd love to. Well, you saw Tim Ripper doing Iron Maiden, some old Judas Priest.
Tim Ripper
He's
though
really
is
good.
just so fucking like
But he is definitely
He looks really good, John.
he looks really good. He's
I
lost
just
a lot of weight.
he just does so many fucking. He's just so busy. He's just
He's in a weird spot though. I don't know if he. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I don't know if he's like. There's a lot of stuff going on with him. He just
Could be.
said that he's not in a great place. He's trying to get there.
He's improving himself.
could be. I don't know. I don't know about his personal life, and
And
you
that's
know.
just off of what he puts on Facebook.
Yeah,
Or,
right.
But-
And what he
but
said
the-
during the concert.
Yeah.
But the stuff he does, as far as his profession and being a fucking I don't want to say rock star, but he is a musician.
Okay.
He's a vocalist. He does so many projects. He's always on the road. He's always in a studio. He's always doing interviews. You name it. If he's married and has a family, that's gonna
He's
take
still
a
a cock though.
I was
so
gonna-
he just-
Well, I was just
yeah,
gonna say
he's
though.
he's a bit rough on
I was just gonna say that what he does though is gonna take a toll on his personal life if he has a family.
Yeah, I don't know if he's got a family.
But
Francis Hellfest, Kiss, Motley Crue, Iron Maiden, and Slipknot. That is the strangest fucking
Lineup, yeah.
I've ever heard.
What?
Kiss, Motley Crue, Iron Maiden, and Slipknot,
Hellfest.
and Hellfest in France.
Hellfest is
I know.
Hellfest is usually a good
was-
festival, like
I was
Wacken.
gonna tell you. I was like, well, we don't have to go just see.
I actually want to see Iron Maiden in their
I know you do.
in
their
their own
habitat.
country, in their backyard, in their fucking yard.
In their home field.
in their home field. I want to see what they do, how they perform. I don't see any. I see Iron Maiden in Brazil. I see them in Rio. I see them in, in Germany or fucking behind the Iron Curtain.
Fucking Tampa, right here at home.
Yeah, I've seen them here. I've seen them in Los Angeles. I want to see them in
You've
their
seen him in
own.
Virginia.
Yeah, I've seen them in Virginia. I want to see them in their hometown. And that's what I like to see people in their hometown. We saw, we didn't see Gwar. I wish we did. But we went to the Gwar bar, and I hear they put on a fucking show when they do kind of like a rock and roll ribs thing.
Yeah.
And I fucking missed it a couple of times because I was working.
Well, y'all ain't, I know y'all ain't the biggest fans of death metal, but you know why fucking Obituary is so good every time you see them? It's their home fucking town. That's why.
Because they have fun.
We're not Tampa, but just fucking Florida in general.
Gotcha.
Just saying.
No, I think when you see them every time, they just have fun doing
That too.
it. But these guys they love what they do.
Dude, I am so
And that
so excited, and probably my most anticipated album for this coming year is Obituary's coming out. Overkill's also releasing a new one called fucking Scorched. Can't fucking wait.
Nice.
There's so many fucking bands releasing new material this coming year, and I can't fucking wait.
All right, and I'm gonna say it too. I'm not a Rolling Stones fan
Me either.
ever. I like the Beatles enough.
I like the guitar for some of their songs. That's
Yeah, but the Rolling Stones announced a virtual concert.
What's an immersive virtual concert? What
I
is
don't know.
that?
I guess you're there, but you're not.
So you pay
You're
$500.
watching it on TV.
You pay $500 to stream it.
stream
That's
it.
what it sounds like
Yeah.
to me, because their tickets are not cheap.
No, they're not cheap, and any of you fucking morons that pay $1,000 to sit in the fucking nosebleeds, you deserve what you get. When there's somebody up there that's gonna ass rape you, just fucking bend over and take it. Don't fight it, just take it. Because you've already paid the $1,000 to get fucked.
Take a deep breath and
Just,
bite the blanket.
Take it. Just bite the fucking back of your seat. And just fucking let him go, man.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Well, yeah, you wouldn't mind being, fucking taken on by two guys.
You did it to yourself.
Deicide completes recording the bass for the next studio album. We knew it was
Yes!
coming. Deicide was
Glenn Benton.
yep. Motionless in White, don't give a shit. New Skid Row singer, don't give a shit. Disturbed,
Don't give a shit.
I don't give a shit. Killing Time music video, Megadeth. I just saw the latest Megadeth video with 3 rattleheads fucking fighting.
Oh.
Yeah, it was fucking cool.
Who did that?
That was Mrs. Bell. Figured John would have wandered his ass on in here by now, but.
Alright, well, I'm like, need to go put some grub in my belly.
Alright, go get some grub, dude. Alright, yeah, go get something to eat. I'm surprised you didn't have a fucking wiener yet.
Oh, I did.
Big. Oh,
It was a little fella.
Oh, you had the little guys?
A little feller,
You know, we got some big ones in there. You know, about 8 inches or so.
I gotta go check on my my pork.
Your pork butt?
Yeah, my pork shoulder.
Oh, your shoulder.
Yeah.
I like butts.
I like butts and shoulders, you know.
8 inches. That's
You
funny.
can't do
Gam
much with
Gam
the
would be
shoulder, but
impressed.
you do a lot with the butt.
I'm easy to please though.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you need new beer too. Or
I still got mead.
Yeah, take your mead with you.
Take you
Top it off. Hey. Shit, that's full of beer. I was gonna say top me off with some mead, but I guess that's not gonna happen.
Well, pound it and I'll top you off with some mead.
All right, we're gonna get into the Rockville fucking deal right here because it's come up. Pantera, Slipknot, and Avenged.
Oh yeah.
Your favorite Avenged Sevenfold. You got that tattoo.
I do not like them.
No, neither does he because they stole Charlie. Just look at that fucking look on his face, you motherfucker. Yeah, you know, when you steal somebody's fucking mascot and try to say it's your own, that's fucked up.
That's fucked.
That is fucked up shit. So
Could you imagine what would happen if someone tried to steal Eddie?
Oh man, they could. Marvel did. No, I'm sure they asked Iron Maiden for.
They stole Eddie? What do you mean? I don't
Yeah, Eddie was in X-Men comic.
Oh. I'm sure that was they asked for permission.
Yeah, I'm sure they asked permission. That's fucking cool as shit. Oh shit, they have So far, what they have May 18th, 2023, which is probably Thursday, right? Because
Yes.
it's usually
It starts
Thursday,
Thursday, Friday,
Friday, Saturday, and
Sunday.
Sunday. And yes, I am counting on my fingers. Anyway, we have May 18th, Slipknot. Anyone? No?
Dude,
I mean,
I
I'll
can
listen to
see
Slipknot.
Oh,
but
okay, you can, but if you didn't see him, you.
It's
it
not
would be
one I'm
the end
dying
of
to go
it,
see.
But,
But
yes, I do like Slipknot.
All right, Rob Zombie.
Yes.
Yeah, I would love to see him for the 50th time.
Yes.
I love Rob Zombie. Who doesn't like a fucking zombie concert? Come on,
I could
that's
dig
fun
it.
shit. He interacts with the audience. He's that dude's awesome. I'm just happy he's not like Oingo Boingo and Elfman,
Yeah.
where when he went to Hollywood, that was it.
yeah,
Rob Zombie's Hollywood, that was it. And by the way, watch the fucking Monsters. Get fucking show some love. I love that fucking show.
I do too.
I love that show, and I love the movie.
Yep.
The Monsters. He did a lot of justice for it. For a prequel, we'll just call it a prequel
Yeah,
for the TV
for sure.
show. For the kids, I would love to see another one. Where how Marilyn, their niece, got
Came into
with them, came into
yeah.
the family,
Yeah.
The
where she
normal
came
human.
from, and like Eddie, when
Yeah.
Eddie's born and shit. That would be.
I mean, hell, they
we
even
watched
brought
Adam's
Spot.
Family had fucking kids.
Yeah.
But anyway, Queens of the Stone Age, May 18th. Anyone?
I could take it or leave it.
Pacifier.
I wouldn't mind.
Never even heard of it.
Trivium, I want to see.
I
I
know.
would like to see fucking Trivium. Trivium's good shit. Bullet for My Valentine. They're okay. You know, not something I would like want to.
That's on Thursday.
Yeah, it's Thursday, and so is Suicidal.
Suicide's on Thursday too.
Yeah, and Black Veil Brides. Yeah.
I want to see Suicide.
And I've heard Avatar. They're not too bad, but I'm not paying $100 to see them. You know what I mean? Like I would like anybody else. Blackstone Cherry, Converge, Bandmade, Austin Mead.
I think those are just a lot of
Yeah, a lot of nobodies.
local.
Stray from the Path, Brutus. You know, I don't know who they are, but you know, I'm gonna have to look them up because it's like Popeye's fucking enemy.
So what's on Friday?
Wait, hold on. Rain City Drive, Bloody Wood.
Bloody wood.
Bloody Wood. Yeah, the Indian metal band. We heard that.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
fucking good.
yeah.
I would like to see them.
Bloody wood's.
I would actually pay $30 fucking to see them.
Yeah.
Wow, somebody's having fun out there.
We have a gremlin in the house.
Male violence, if I'm reading that right. Vended Rivals, Nevertal, Widows 7, Conquer, Divide, and Butterside. Is that like Butters' new band? Butters from South
Butters
Park?
Bottom Bitch.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody got that. Butters from South Park, come on.
Yeah. I got it.
Come on.
Butters,
No,
bitch.
no.
Butters bottom bitch.
Butters the bottom, bitch. Okay, Friday.
Professor Chaos.
Avenged Sevenfold. Oh, wait, let me do that
Loading.
down here.
You should be doing that to the hat.
Evanescence.
Evanescence.
Evanescence, sorry.
No, I do not like Evanescence. I will not watch her sing.
Evanescence, okay.
I like her. I don't like her enough to pay $30 fucking to see
No.
her. And that's why I'm gauging ticket price, 30 to, you know,
I get
whatever.
you.
If I had the money, thank God I don't have to, you know, I spend a tremendous amount of money to see Maiden. But if I had to spend $500, I would spend $500 to go see Iron Maiden. That's just what it is. There are a few bands I'd do that, a few bands I'd pay $100 to see.
You have to pay $100 anymore to see
Well,
anybody.
Well,
But
now,
when you
yeah.
look at it, it's like, oh fuck, we can go see fucking Iron Maiden for $40, $39.95, and after you're done with getting fucked by, you know, grabbing your
Ticketmaster.
ankles from Ticketmaster, it's $100 fucking a ticket. So I mean, shit. And a lot of the bands are pissed about that shit. I
Oh,
don't
they hate
understand
it.
what-
We do have to find out how much the tickets are overseas, though.
Yeah, it's probably not a fucking ass rape like it is here. I mean, it's fucking out of control. I mean, you've got the ticket price.
Well,
you
the
got
biggest
fucking.
ticket price right now is the airline. fare.
So, I've actually got some stuff to say about Ticketmaster. Because Ticketmaster merged with another company. It looks like that merger might be separated again.
Yeah, I know. Live Nation.
So they might end up coming back and competing.
I don't know if Live Nation was that much better.
All they have to do is lower the prices by like $10, $20
Well,
and people will be happy.
That's the problem when they merge together instead of being competing. If you can get at the time Ticketmaster and Live Nation to sell the same fucking tickets,
I remember when I was
it
like,
would be very competitive.
it was like
But-
$11 a ticket. Now it's more than that.
Oh, that's a lot more.
Fun.
You know.
And we were bitching at $11 extra a ticket.
Isn't
$11 to
perspective
see somebody,
everything?
even back in the fucking day, you know, for nosebleeds is not shit. It ain't fucking shit. That's like you find that in the cushions. You know, nowadays, $11 is like 25 cents.
Yeah.
You know, it's like $20 is the new fucking $5 bill.
I know.
Yeah.
It's sick.
It's
Go out there
disgusting.
shopping.
You can't.
It's unreal.
Yeah. Fucking everything's so expensive. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring you economy, the economics of the United States right here.
The world, really.
Well, it's awful, man. I mean, really, it is. Power's expected to go up. Everything's going up. The inflation's just fucking out of control. Not to mention the Fed just went up another half a point. So getting a loan now we're getting into the late 70s, early 80s, where you know a home loan's going to be 13 fucking percent.
Yeah.
You know.
People are not going to be able to be paying that.
Nobody's going to be able. The houses may be dirt cheap. Actually, you know what I think is going to happen is the houses are going to kind of come down and stabilize, and inflation, you know, and everything, the interest is going to go up. So it's not going to be like the 70s where the houses were like, hey, you know, you got an extra $50,000 laying around, we can get you a house.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's going to be, you got an extra $500,000 laying around, we can get you a house at 13%. You know.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I don't have anybody fucking calling me. And I didn't have the greatest rate in town either, you know. Did we? We had like 4.5% or some shit. And now everybody's like, you know, happy at 7. Like, if I can get 7, I got locked in 7.
Oh
Like,
shit.
oh my god, man, my ass fucking puckers. You know?
Yeah.
We did have 7%, I think.
For
at
like
what-
cars.
No, we had 7% on the condo when we
Yeah.
first bought it.
Yeah, that's because we didn't have any.
We didn't have any credit,
They're like, no credits, bad credits. Like, yeah, how does that make any fucking sense? But
so I think we were at like 7%.
That's
looking
all
at
fucking-
I mean,
your
I've been doing so well that I haven't needed a credit card.
I mean, you go ahead and you fucking pass off one bad fucking check because you're fucking hungry and you're fucked for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Anyway, Hardy, I guess Tom Hardy's going to be there at
Tom Hardy.
May 19th.
No.
Oh, no, well, Hardy, I guess. I Prevail, Motionless in White, Asking Alexandria, Sleeping with Sirens. Dude, Thursday's show is
It's the
far fucking superior.
Better than the Friday. And I'm like, okay, I'll go Thursday and Saturday.
I mean, there's nothing on here that's.
That makes me want to go Friday.
I don't want to be there Friday. I like fucking get really drunk Thursday and sleep through Friday if I have to go
There
here.
you go.
And
Just get hammered.
hopefully I can let somebody have the ticket to go Friday.
That's what I'm hoping.
And everybody look at the lineups like, why in the fuck would I want to go there?
No, people will.
For
Why?
what?
Because
Avenged
it's free.
Sevenfold, one fucking or Evanescence.
Evanescence, it's not. I still hate Evanescence. And
But
Evanescence.
you want him
you
to pronounce
gotta
it.
say it right.
Evanescence, okay. Evanescence.
I'm just gonna kick you in the pee-pee.
Evanescence. Okay, Avenged Sevenfold and Evanescence. Those are the only two big bands on Friday. Saturday, May 20th, 2023,
Is the one to go to.
is the premiere day. That is Pantera, Godsmack, Alice Cooper, Chevelle. I don't even know what the fuck Chevelle's doing there.
I love Chevelle.
I don't even know why they're even the fourth one on the fucking list. They should be at the
I
bottom.
like Chevelle.
I didn't even know Chevelle was doing
Altered
anything.
Bridge is better than Chevelle.
I don't even know who they are.
Jason Bonham's Led Zeppelin Evening. So if Jason Bonham should be like number 3.
Over Alice Cooper?
No, number 4. Not over Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper should be over fucking Godsmack. For Christ's sake.
I could dig that.
You know, I like Alice Cooper. Alice Cooper's
I love
shit.
Godsmack. I wish Shinedown was there, honestly.
Alice Cooper's like an Ozzy Osbourne. You know, he's like a legend. You know, of the time. What?
How long has it been going?
48 minutes. We're almost done.
48
We
minutes.
still have people out there.
I don't
We-
care.
we got
They
12.
know we do a show.
We got 12 minutes.
We do a show. We're doing a show. You can leave. You can go out and host. I'm kind of surprised Stuart's not in here. Pop Evil, Suicidal Tendencies. Suicidal
Oh,
Tendencies.
I can
come on.
still see Pop Evil.
But Sepultura and Suicidal Tendencies should be like,
Suicidal's
4 or
playing on
5.
that day too?
yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm sorry. Suicide Silence. I saw Suicide.
Suicide Silence still.
I'm like, yeah, fucking 2 days in a row. Or 2 days, man. That's nice.
Yeah.
The Bronx, Poor Stacy.
See, peace out.
Oh, you're out of here.
It's driving you crazy that you're not out there hosting. Huh?
Creator, Violent, Starcrawler, and Hammerhead. Creator should be up there too. And Sunday, Tool, Deftones, Incubus, Mars Volta, Coheed and Cambria, Pennywise, Ghost Main, Grandson. Yes, Grandson. What a name of a band. Hey, we are Grandson. Somebody's grandson, I guess. Suko Filter, Death Haven, Anti Flag, Census Fail, New Year's Day, Nothing, Nowhere, Angel Dust. Angel Dust.
I've heard of Angel
Yeah.
Dust.
Nova Twins, Point North, Wargasm. I've heard of Wargasm. Uncured, Red Scar, Capitol Theater. So I really do hope I've done some justice
Saturday is a good
fans by
lineup.
mentioning them, because some of these motherfuckers I don't even know.
Yeah.
I will take a listen to each and every one of them now, and now that I was stupidly said that,
Have
I will
fun with
have
that.
to do it. I will have to find. I will actually. How you do it is you type in their fucking name, like Point North. I'll type in their name. It'll probably give me their best fucking song,
Probably.
and I'll listen to it.
It should do it by most viewed.
And this is about 7 albums worth of music with all the names. And that's Welcome to Rockville. I'm not impressed this year's rundown, other than Rob Zombie,
And Saturday was a good
Pantera,
lineup.
and Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
Tool. I would like to see Tool. I really would like to see Tool. So that means I'm gonna have to take a fucking week off of work,
Well, plus there was Godsmack and
because
what,
it's gonna
what was
be
the first one?
a couple days of alcohol poisoning. That.
Yeah. Fuck.
Hey, at least I admit it, man. I'm not a drinker, but when I drink,
I do it in excess.
I do it in excess. I hurt myself. I lose brain cells. Let's see. Thrash metal is in a very healthy state. I guess so. That's what creator Millie
That's because
Petrosa.
Metallica and Anthrax are still around.
Well, then again, creators, a lot of guys are putting out some new shit,
Yeah, but I don't hear a lot of. I've been hearing more power metal than thrash metal lately.
Powery. Meshuggah announces March, April 2023 tour, Sweden and Norway.
But
You know what?
I've got something.
Motherfucker, man, there is a little tiny country called the United States of America we'd like to actually have you fuckers visit.
You may know it is a world superpower.
Yeah, you may know it's a little country by the name of United States of America. Little known superpower, I don't want to, I'll suck my own dick
I
here.
don't want to blow our proportion out of the water here.
I just
I
don't want to
wanna-
suck my own dick. But, what, fuck it.
Tossing
Here's
my
one.
own salad.
Punk
We're getting banned one of these days. It's gonna happen.
One of these, I don't give a shit. I can give 2 fucks about that shit. I just wish. Are there anybody on? Is there anybody on? No, of course nobody's on. I would like to
people with
talk
their
to you.
family.
People are doing a Christmas thing, Christmas Eve shit.
Yeah.
It is the Christmas show.
I do have something interesting.
Yeah, what's up?
Holy shit, I'm yawning. Corpse Grinder posed with a mall Santa.
Nice. See, that's cool shit.
Yeah, and then
That's
won
some
a
real
bunch
cool
of
shit.
stuffed animals for charity.
Nice.
A well-documented Cannibal Corpse vocalist, George Corpse Grinder Fisher, is the best dude. And now we've got yet another example of why Fisher took to Instagram to show off his best poses with the local mall. With the local mall Santa, before heading over to Walmart to win some toys for donation to a local charity. So he did this out of his own time, and it was just, hey, I'm here. So he did it out of his own time to do this.
It's 2 horns, Mr. Fisher. Thank you very
Yep.
much. That is very cool. That is cool. Punk Rock Museum to open in Las Vegas in March. Punk Rock Museum, Las Vegas, March. Anyone? Yeah. Oh, okay. I think it's cool. About time. Brian Johnson won't answer any questions about AC/DC's future plans. I've been told not to. That's plenty enough to say that AC/DC is doing something.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
I'm glad AC/DC's still doing stuff.
Yeah, I'd like to see them again.
Yeah.
They were a fun band to watch.
I'd love to see him.
I've already said this once on the show, right? Ozzy Osbourne looks like shit because I'm looking at a fucking picture. I'm like, holy crap, man! The guy looks like he's about ready to die.
The pictures I've been seeing, it looks like he has a massively Botoxed face.
Yeah, like a fucking what's his face?
Mickey Rourke.
Mickey fucking Rourke, man. Thank you very much.
See, I didn't even know 100% sure who you were talking about. I just figured he looked like
well,
Mickey
yeah,
Rourke.
well, Mickey Rourke is kind of fucking the extreme. You know, yes, of course, the last 2 years have been hell, or 4 years have been hell. I mean, as much fucking Botox as you got in your fucking face.
Not to mention
I
he's
mean,
got
it would be
MS, so
hell.
I mean,
Well, I mean,
no,
you
he
can have
has
an awesome
Parkinson's.
chocolate milk.
Fuck, dude, Mickey Rourke fucked himself up.
Yeah, Mickey Rourke's a disaster.
He was a good-looking dude when he was younger too, but holy shit.
Yeah, no, he was a good-looking dude. I know you
And-
would suck his dick.
For those of you who don't know who Mickey Rourke is, go to Iron Man.
Watch the fucking Expendables, man.
Watch
first
Expendables
two.
or go to
First
Iron
one or
Man
two?
2.
Iron Man 2.
And he's Whiplash. He's the fucking dude trying to kill Tony Stark throughout the whole movie.
The Russian guy, although his Russian is not. It's whatever. So, with that being
It's the
said.
generic Russian accent.
Yeah, it is a generic. It's generic, man. It's generic. There's only two people on karate. It's Chinese and the king. One of them's me.
For those of you that don't know that, that's from a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Dewey Cox.
Dewey Cox. Is that from Dewey Cox?
Yeah, Dewey Cox Walk Hard.
Oh, well, fuck it. Look out, man. And here I am bumping. That's another fucking great biography of Johnny Cash. Or Dewey Cox.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
sorry, the great Dewey Cox.
Dewey Cox,
Ladies
but it
and
made
gentlemen.
fun of Johnny Cash, Elvis Presley, Bob
fun of
Dylan.
everybody.
It made fun of the Beatles throughout certain parts. It was just if there was a rock and roll person, they made fun of him throughout the whole fucking movie.
Did you know Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody surpassed 2 billion streams on Spotify?
On Spotify.
Spotify.
But they-
Spotify. But I did say Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yes.
Right.
And you
Yeah, I
said
can't
it
even
wrong the
fucking
second
do it.
time.
I said it wrong the second time. Rhapsody.
Rhapsody.
Rhapsody. Yes.
Raspity.
Third time.
Raspy.
Rhapsody. Bohemian Rhapsody. 2 billion streams. That's quite an accomplishment. You know, maybe I shouldn't have drank like fucking 4 ounces of fucking rum before I did the show and a couple of beers.
That had to have tasted nasty.
What, the rum?
No, the rum, then the beer following.
Not really.
You didn't do it immediately, did you? Or did you like let it sit for a little while before
Well,
you
no,
started sipping?
see, what the beer is nasty. Okay. When you drink the beer with the rum, it tastes buttery.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know why it tastes buttery.
Huh. Never would have expected that. I would
But
have
it
figured
tastes
it
like
would
candy. Although I almost did choke on the fucking rum because I inhaled the same fucking time as I was drinking it. Went down the wrong damn pipe.
Oof,
Uh,
that's a good burn.
I just want to tell everybody, show love in your heart. Have a Merry Christmas.
And a happy go fuck yourself.
And yeah, that's very nice. I was actually gonna be the guy.
Yeah, you were being the nice
I
one.
was being the nice guy. You're just telling everybody to fuck themselves. Have a Happy New Year. Show the love. We're all in this together. Politics aside,
Yep.
everything aside, religion, whatever. Just it doesn't matter who believes in what or how they, just
The
treat everybody.
best
It's a time of peace. Man.
Best advice I could give: just leave each other alone.
And this is really my metal perspective. Is that your perspective too?
Mm-hmm.
That's your metal perspective.
Yep.
And there are times that I do want to tear a face off or two. And you know this. You've
Yes.
actually seen this firsthand. Let me get a little aggressive. But I do genuinely love everybody. I treat them with the utmost respect. Until you can prove that I can't respect you.
Until
But
you've done something that is
until
wrong.
you've done something to wrong me or anybody else, and then you go down a bunch of notches in my book, and I go, oh, no, that motherfucker. But treat everybody with love. In politics, doesn't matter. I mean, let's get back to before. The before times. I remember.
Yeah. It's
Just love and
And
you know,
tolerate each other.
everybody,
Just
man. It doesn't matter who fucking votes for who or which politics
or what
are.
religion or whatever.
Religion.
Just accept that
Yeah.
that's someone's view.
Anywhere from a Satanist to a Christian or Buddhist or
Or Muslim or
Scientologist
whatever.
or Muslim or whatever. You just, let everybody be what they're going to be.
And if you want proof
It
of,
sounds like a fucking Beatles song, but
no. But if you want proof of living together,
You know?
people being able to live together,
there is definitely a time for war and a time for
Yeah.
peace. Just like the song.
I know what song you're talking about, but now I can't remember the name.
Well, I know, but that's like a direct quote out of the fucking Bible,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But there are times, but this is not the time anymore. It's time for peace. We don't need the end of the world incoming anytime soon. Just like we don't need
And
outside sources fucking up the United States or
any other country.
any other country. Just live in peace. Try to be peaceful.
And,
And things may be hard. Don't steal from anybody. Don't murder. And I've become a PSA.
Just remember, you guys hold the power.
It's a time for everybody,
Yeah.
Christmas, Hanukkah, everything. I'm not going to mention the other ones that are made up, but
As if Christmas isn't.
well,
They're all
Christmas
made up.
is supposed to be taken off of the birth of Christ.
Yes. And then
And Hanukkah was 8 days of light when they only had enough oil for 1 day of light. And that's a crude way. I'm not dismissing any Jewish people, but that is extremely crude. And it was faith and what and what God provided for them. But just try to give a day or two, kind of like the armistice, and not really an armistice. It was just the Christmas in 1917?
with
Well,
the
no.
ceasefire.
In the ceasefire, all guns went silent.
Yeah.
Everybody traded. Everybody hung out for a whole day.
Yeah.
Peace, man.
There
That
was
was
there
the
was
greatest
music.
thing in human history right there. Like, show we could do it, and we should do it now.
And considering this is a metal perspective, there was music. That's how it began. Was someone was playing music on from across the no man's land.
Yeah, no man's land. People
And-
got together and
Had fun.
hung out and tried to talk out. And that had to have been really hard to start fighting again in World War One.
Yeah.
To fight people that you may have considered brothers.
In that moment.
But they are, in a sense. Anybody who has fought World War II vets, especially, who had any appreciation for the other side, it's not much to appreciate because you're fighting an enemy and some do atrocious things.
Mhm.
But the standard soldier, the standard grunt that has not got any politics involved, that's fighting for their country,
He was just
has a
grabbed.
mutual respect
Yeah.
for the other. Not that you want to kill them, but it's a necessity. But anyway, peace for everybody. We love you. And I usually go out with the pink one, the stink. That is the stink. Good night. This is Pete, and this is.
Swift Jesus.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I'm Swift Jesus.
All right, so Jesus.